they played better than I thought they would. So, there's that.
Let's see.
34-27. Jalen Hurts, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Good.
235 passing yards. Sam Ehlinger, 26 of 38, 210 passing yards. No touchdown, no picks.
No picks, yeah.
Remember how I said that if your quarterback has to run 17 times...
There's a problem.
There's a problem?
He ran 20.
Unless you're Jalen Hurts. He ran 17 times for 131 yards and a touchdown. I hate to say it, but this is going to be the third year in a fucking row that Oklahoma's quarterback, a transfer quarterback, is going to win the fucking Heisman.
Boy, so some kind of puzzle going there.
There is no puzzle. Lincoln Riley's a fucking genius.
There you go.
That's all it is.
Oddly enough, too, you had Sam Ehlinger, 23 carries for, what it says here, -9 yards and 2 touchdowns of his own.
Did he?
If you see that at the bottom here. Yeah.
23 carries, -9 yards. I wonder how many of those, though, are scramble. Because he's not a running quarterback. He got sacked like 8 times.
He tries, but...
Yeah. Let's look at that. Defense, sacks. He was sacked 9 times. 9.
Bad.
Yeah. 9 fucking times.
Goddamn.
So, let's see how many sacks Texas got on Jalen Hurts. Okay. That would be 0. That would be 0. We just turned on AEW, All Elite Wrestling.
They don't play defense, but still.
Yeah. Really quickly, I just want to point out one thing that I like that AEW is doing, because they are claiming that wins matter in this company, and so they're putting the wrestlers' win-loss record on the screen.
Oh, well.
Kind of cool, right?
I mean, I would hope you would have to win to keep your job in wrestling.
It's all fake, though. Anyways, let's move on. Michigan. What a fucking crazy game Michigan had. Did you guys see this shit? Michigan was up 28-0 at one point. And Illinois cut it to 28-25. Before Michigan woke up, scored 2 more touchdowns to win 42-25.
I was going to say...
They were up 28-0.
Yeah.
And they almost fucking blew it.
I started watching this game, and it was just that. They went up by, I think at the time it was 3 scores. It wasn't going to sweat that game. Switch the channel, shut it off. But, guess perfect example of our football fuckery, so to speak.
It does. It does. And Michigan has a run game, and it's scary. Like, the last couple of years, they've had good runners, like Karan Higdon was good, but they've got Haskins and Charbonnet, who each went over 100 yards this week.
Nope.
Michigan ran for 295 yards. Shea Patterson threw for 194.
Team average 6.1 per carry.
Yeah. So
not too shabby.
Remember how I told you if your quarterback has to run 17 times
for the third time?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, we know.
I'm kidding. Iowa sucks. Illinois, not Iowa. Illinois sucks. There's the fact that Michigan let them get back into the game like that gives me hope for what Penn State can do to them this week. But I'm not going to let that cloud my judgment.
Right.
But yeah, Illinois got the game to 28-25 after being down 28-0. Crazy. Do you know who else likes an upset?
Oh.
The Temple Owls. Second upset of a top 25 team this season. Don't look now. Temple's 5-1. 3 weeks ago, when we were at... Well, how long ago were we at...
Across the street?
No. Rivers.
Oh, shit. That'd be week 2 of the NFL, or before that. So, week 3 of college football.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
September...
So 4 weeks ago, we were at Rivers Casino, and we watched Temple beat Maryland. Mm-hmm. Even though Temple, fucking, with under a minute to go from their own end zone, punted the ball and it went 9 yards, they still shut Maryland out, or kept them out of the end zone. Temple came away with a win against that top 25 team. On Saturday, Memphis took their perfect 5-0 record to Philadelphia and left with a 5-1 record. Temple 30, Memphis 28. The real story of this game was the turnovers. It was just, let me take a look at the stats to get the full list of turnovers. But there was 1 interception, and then they lost 3 fumbles. Memphis did. So it's 4 turnovers for Memphis. Temple lost 2 turnovers themselves, but still won the game 30-28. If you're playing a team like Temple, you can't turn the ball over 4 times and expect to survive.
Exactly.
They are a tough fucking team. I mean, they had a player last year named Rock Ya-Sin. I just love bringing him up as often as I can. His name was fucking Rock Ya-Sin. Like, if I could choose a name for myself, that would be the name. And that was his name.
Who would mess with that?
I don't know.
Pretty solid name.
Like, it's a great fucking name. For whatever. You want to be a boxer? What's your name? Rock Ya-Sin. You want to be a professional wrestler? What's your name? Rock Ya-Sin. Want to be a football player? What's your name? Rock Ya-Sin. Porn star? Rock Ya-Sin. It works for everything.
It's like being the badass of a badass.
Right. There's no situation in which that's a bad name.
Nope.
Unless you're a fucking priest. Then that's pretty bad.
I mean, I'd still give it a ride.
Rock Ya-Sin. All right. But Temple looks good. They look like they like to upset teams. Memphis did not look like what we've known from Memphis. White still fucking throwing all over the place. 363 yards. Dude threw for 363 yards and fucking lost. Their running backs combined for 129 yards. That's all right. Most of them came from Gainwell. Temple, 193 rushing yards. Spread that out among 3 players. 77 yards for Gardner. Davis with 72. Santello for 44. They're a complete team. They're a balanced team. They don't rely on one player. Anyone on that team can hurt you. That's what Matt Rule did, and that's what they continue to do. So, let's move on. Number 1 Alabama, number 24 Texas A&M. Texas A&M had no fucking chance.
No chance.
Tua threw his first interception of the season.
Oh, God.
Yep. 293 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and an interception. Najee Harris, 114 yards. Smith, 99 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. Kellen Mond, 24 completions for 264 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also carried the ball 16 times for 90 yards and a touchdown. Story here is Alabama's a good fucking football team.
Shocker.
And Texas A&M will not be ranked for the foreseeable future.
After that.
They play the number 1. They're going to be the only team this season to play the number 1 team twice and get rocked by both. So, good on you, Jimbo. Oh, the other story, Nick Saban still has never lost to one of his assistant coaches.
Intact.
So there's fucking perfect there.
I wonder where all those goddamn rings come from on the Aflac commercial.
Speaking of...
That dick. Dad dick, his former assistants.
Yup. Speaking of Clemson just demolishes Florida State 45-14.
Damn.
That's 21 straight wins. So this is the first time since week 1 that I felt that Clemson was worthy of a top 5 ranking. First time since week 1.
Yeah, it's about time that they actually, laid the smackdown on some of these middling teams that they faced. Offense looked good.
Trevor Lawrence wasn't horrible.
Huh?
Trevor Lawrence wasn't horrible.
Right.
3-1.
Of course, because I had him on my bench for Sean Clifford.
There you go. You want to relaunch that man's career? You keep him on that bench.
Yeah, I don't.
Jinx.
Maybe I should put Clifford on the bench. Maybe we'll throw for 6 touchdowns against Michigan.
I should talk. My team's going up against Miami this week, so there you go.
The Bills are going to beat Miami so bad that in fantasy I benched Dak Prescott for Josh Allen.
Oh, I did. I would definitely start Josh Allen this week. I would start pretty much every relevant Bills player. This is going to be
John Brown.
I have John Brown and Devin Singletary.
Defense is just going to
Frank Gore.
It's tragic.
I picked up the Bills defense in one of my leagues, and they're projected to get 17 fantasy points.
Those projections don't mean shit.
No, usually they don't, but I believe it. But
I help him make a decision, sure.
It's our keeper league that I am starting him and Kyler over Dak. Dak's playing the Eagles. The Eagles secondary does give up big plays, but Amari Cooper's not going to be there. And Kyler Murray's playing the Giants, and Josh Allen's playing the Dolphins. So I made the smart picks.
I have the decision of Aaron Rodgers versus the Raiders or Tom Brady versus the Jets.
Ooh, I'd go Rodgers versus the Raiders.
Interesting. He was projected to do better, like by 2 points.
I mean,
19 compared to 17.
The Jets their defense has been disappointing for what I thought it could be. They've also been without Mosley, so the middle of that field is wide fucking open.
Yeah, and we don't really have much of a secondary, so we'll see what happens.
I mean, you have May and Jamal Adams. That's more than a lot of secondaries have. You have Jamal Adams and Marcus May.
Oh yeah, our safeties are fine, but we don't have any real quarterbacks.
Well, I mean, that's why you get rid of Orlando Scandrick, you fucks. No, he sucks. He was really good for 3 years and then sucked the rest of his career. Anyways, Clemson 45-14. Alex Hornibrook, the old Wisconsin quarterback, had a strong showing. 8 for 12, 84 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
It's okay.
That's not okay. That's bad. I mean,
it's like you could have done worse, but it's.
How many plays did they fucking run? 23 rushes, so 58 fucking plays. They ran 58 plays. I bet Clemson fucking ran 106.
Probably. Let's see. They got the 38 right there for the passing and 53 carries. So
okay, yeah. So that's 91.
91.
Yeah, 91 fucking plays as opposed to 58.
Should we? Yeah. I'll bring that up later.
That's not including punts.
Should that be a pick'em scenario where we try to decide who's gonna how many plays are they gonna have total in the NFL?
No, okay, so we have to add on 6 plays for punts and field goals. So that's 97, and Florida State will add on 9. 10. We don't count extra points because the clock is stopped. That doesn't count. So 9 on top of their 58. So 67. All right.